Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel again. Today in this video we're going to see one of the AWS, the real-time interview question on VPC peering and transit gateway. Okay, so today in this video what are we going to do is that we're going to see the question that can we create a transit gateway between two VPCs that are already under VPC peering connection. So here the question is between transit gateway and the VPC peering. Okay, so if the two VPCs are already in a peering connection, can we again go and create a transit gateway between them? So first of all, if you want to answer to this question, we should be understanding about what is VPC peering and what is the transit gateway. Okay, so ultimately, okay, so let's go back to our whiteboard, and then so let's see what is VPC peering. Okay, so let's see, so if this is one VPC and this is another VPC. Okay, so let's say for example this is VPC1, and then this is VPC2. All right, okay, so we are going to create a VPC peering connection. What is peering connection? Peering connection is used to connect two VPCs privately. Okay, so now these two VPCs are already under the VPC peering connections. Okay, so we will be having a route table here. Okay, so for example I can just use it some different color for this one. So we'll be having a different route table here, and the route table will be having the connectivity between the source and the destination. Okay, so this is the route table and we have the routes for this one. So now when this is the scenario, what is VPC transit gateway? Okay, the transit gateway is nothing but it acts as a hub, for two VPCs. For example, is going to be a is going to be a hub. Okay, so in the middle it's going to act as a hub so that the two VPCs will be able to connect to this one. So we have already seen what is the difference between VPC peering and transit gateway in the earlier videos. So if you didn't see that video, please go and check it out. So now what is the advantage of VPC transit gateway is that it should be able to connect more than two VPCs, so multiple VPCs at the same time without having a more and more complex connectivities. Okay, so I wanted to create a, so this is this thing. Okay, so I wanted to make a transit, I want to create a transit gateway connectivity between these two things as well. Okay, is it possible? Because so ultimately what's going to be happening is that we're going to be having a, the same, same VPC route table. We're going to have one more route that is going to be, okay, one more route that is going to be for transit gateway. Okay, so in theoretically, if you can see this, whether it is possible or not. Okay, so of course this is possible, but whenever you're creating the VPC peering connection is going to create a dedicated connection for your, so for your VPC1 and VPC2. Okay, and again, so when you're creating a transit gateway here, again this VPC1 and VPC2 is going to create a, but it is unnecessary. Okay, so we should be knowing that on what purpose, on what scenario you want to use VPC peering and transit gateway. If you have only one VPC, only two VPCs, okay, so it is better to go with the VPC peering connections. But if you have more than one, I mean more than 3 or 4 VPC connections, okay, so it is better to go for a transit gateway. But ultimately you should be understanding what is the purpose of doing this. Okay, so now if you can come back to the answer, okay, what's the answer? Yes, you can create a transit gateway between two VPCs that are already under VPC connections. So there is no problem with that. But it may create a confusion in the future that, so which connection is going to work. For example, if transit gateway and VPC connection has been established between two VPCs at the same time, okay, if the VPC connection, the peering connection is not working, the peering connection is something, have some issues. Okay, so we don't understand whether are we going to fix it or not, because the connectivity between these two things will always be working. Okay, so you should be very careful about this, but the ultimate answer for this one is going to be yes, you can create a transit gateway between two VPCs that are already under VPC peering connection. Okay, so now thank you so much for watching. I think hope you understand this video, that so what is VPC peering connection, what is transit gateway, when we have to use it. Okay, so if you want to do subscribe to our course, again you can go and check out our website and like, comment and share, subscribe to our channel. Okay, if you like this video, so please reach out to this number, if you have any questions. Okay, so see you all again in the next video.